guys, I'm Farah and today I'll be explaining about the Kedayan education. First of all, the Kedayan community in Sabah receives a formal education and informal education. Informal education is learned by children through family or community that aims to provide knowledge and skills in life. At this stage, children have been taught ways such as fishing, hunting, carpentry, pipe planting, rice, and livestock. This education begins with teaching. The children learn these skills to enable them to be independent in adulthood. And next, formal education was very limited and only focused on Islamic education such as reading the Quran and Jawi writing, which was held at the surau and cottage. Besides, Kedayan ethnic made education compulsory for children to be successful in the future and not to be dependent on farming and fishing only. Children receive the basic education in government and private schools. The awareness of the importance of education for children also did not miss the Kedayan community to provide higher education to their children. The Kedayan community also pursues tertiary studies in local and abroad universities.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. Now I would like to continue about Kedayan education. Formal education in Kedayan for children 3 to 6 years old will having education in Taman Didikan Kanak-kanak or Tadika, Taman Bimbingan Kanak-kanak or Tabika, Taman Asuhan Kanak-kanak or Taska, and in the private school. For 7 to 12 years old, they having education in Sekolah Kebangsaan, and for 13 to 17 years old, they will having education in secondary school. A research has been conducted from 414 respondents of the Kedayan ethnic in Sipitang, Sabah. There's a 16.2% not schooling, 18.4% attend primary school, 47.1% attend secondary school, 10.4% attend diploma, and 8% attend bachelor degree and above.
Hi everyone, my name is Kayla and now I'm going to continue about Kedayan education. Nowadays, the Kedayans have adopted modern education system. They have adopted local education system, in this case Malay education system. Children in Malaysia begin their education as early as at age of 4 at preschools, although this is not compulsory. Primary education starts when the child reaches the age of 6 on the first day of January of the current school year. By 2015, the 5-year of secondary education was made compulsory. The government provides free education for 6 years at primary level and 5 years at secondary level. At the end of this secondary education, students sit for the Public Common Examination or SPM. Students who want to pursue higher education after the secondary level need to have their required academic grades and be able to fund their education. School leavers with SPM qualifications can opt to obtain a pre-university qualification or study for a certificate or diploma at higher educational institutions.
Hello guys, my name is Rosa. I would like to explain about Kedayan's education. In Sabah, Kedayans are living in districts of Sipitang, Beaufort, Kuala Lumpur, and Papar. Schools available in Sabah are mainly consist until SMK tier education. SMK is a local term of secondary school. In Sipitang region, as of 2017, 4 schools available are SMK Pangiran Omar, SMK Pangiran Omar II, SMK Padang Berampa, and SMK Sindumen. The Kedayans, however, in Malaysia, there are 4 districts available in Sarawak, including Lawas, Limbang, Miri, and Subi. In Lawas region, the highest education available are SMK schools, naming SMK Lawas as one of them. Later on, MARA Junior Science College Lawas will be built. Limbang region has 5 numbers of SMK, including SMK Limbang. In Miri, Sarawak has the most developed education places available, ranging to SK, in English it's called primary school, SMK to private university. Curtin University is standing in Miri since 1999.
Hello guys, my name is Litisha. I represent on the Kedayan local norms and taboo. The first local norms is the Langya ritual bath. This is the act of cleansing and perfuming oneself using water mixed with the Langya roots. Moreover, this ritual is usually conducted on the bride and groom, on mothers after childbirth, and on women after menstruation. However, it's extended to animals for slaughter during its celebration, on non-living objects like vehicles, and in addition, it is conducted on the dead of the burial. In the month of Shaban, the men from the community usually clean the graves on a specific date. This is often accompanied by a feast called Makan Arwan, feast to moon the dead, which is prepared by the women as they pray for their deceased family. Furthermore, newly born children are believed to be susceptible to such spiritual entities as hantu, that is ghosts, and organ halus, spirit people. Kedayan parents observe a number of banting and larang, which is taboo, in connection with their newly born infants.
Hi, my name is Sabrina. So we're talking about the local norms and taboo of Kedayan. So firstly is healing with shamans and incantation. This type of incarnation is to cure various diseases such as headaches, bloating, and the possession of evil spirits. Healing with shaman and incantations are also part of Kedayan tradition. Next would be Tawa Halam. Tawa Halam is a practice to keep house safe from the evil spirit. They would use tamarind, turmeric, and salt, and it would be followed by a mantra. This is usually placed at the four corners of the house. And this ritual is usually done before building a house or constructing the house.
My name is Nadia and I will talk about the local norm and also taboo in Kedayan. So I'm gonna talk about the birth custom of Kedayan. Usually the birth custom is based on the law and the Sharia in Islam. Newly born children will be recited an azan, which is a Muslim call to prayer, by his or her father or the closest male relative. It will then be implemented as matter of circumcision according to Islam for the newborn child. Shaving is also practiced when the child is over 1 month of age and is helped by the calling relatives and close neighbors. This custom is usually held by the recited and does salawat to Prophet as the child is stripped of several strands of hair and sprinkled with the turmeric rice and perfumed with fragrance. This custom of circumambulation or circumcision is still performed until this day. The ceremony is usually done after the boy is circumcised. The ceremony is just like a hair cutting event. So I will talk about the death custom. So when a person has died, some believe and has been practice of sunnah, which is the body of traditional social and legal custom and practice of Islamic community. That must be implemented in fulfilling the demand of fardu kifayah, which is status law from an activity in Islam that must be done. But if it has been done by another Muslim, then this obligation is false. It was done by praying for the deceased to have the deceased spirit forgiven of sins and prosperity. In meeting the religious demands of the Kedayan community, will hold this event by inviting the relatives and neighbors to pray at the home and the deceased from 7 consecutive days. After that, 3 days of feast followed by Makan 7 hari, which is the 7th day of the feast and 14th day of the feast. Every night, Friday, recitation are also held until the 14th day. This is followed by the feast or birthday anniversary that will be held every year to commemorate the death of the deceased. So, next I will talk about the other taboo and also local norm in Kedayan. The first one is the people of Kedayan also believe a taboo before leaving home to go somewhere far. If a cat passes in front or there are sounds of crows before they leave, they should stop the travel because they are worried about something bad about them or their family. This mark is still believed by the community in the village until today. So the second one is the wedding custom. So, in a wedding custom, the reception ceremony was held from the couch to the outside of the house so that the attendant could see the two brides and groom. That night, the bridegroom is forbidden to sleep because it is believed that anyone who sleeps will die fast. And the last one is the custom of the bride. So, especially before the time of the marriage, the elders should give some tips and customary tradition to be followed. Some custom prohibit the brides from going out for a week or two before the wedding. This custom must be obeyed because it is alarming that something unlikely happened to the bride.